I have no respect for women who voted for Trump, okay?
Yeah, me too.
I think so poorly of them, and the reason why is because, look, I don't think that you're a single issue voter. I just think you're dumb, okay? I think you're fucking dumb.
Guys, Anna Kasparian, if I remember correctly, basically cried on election day in 2016 when Donald Trump won or was starting to win the election. There was this epic meltdown on the Young Turks that sort of became famous. It was like sort of a microcosm of what was happening in all like liberal circles. And I'll admit, I was part of that crowd, and I'm still horrified at the idea that Trump could become president again, rightfully so. But Anna Kasparian seems to have taken the final turn and is now supporting Trump, question mark, or defending him very strongly and his policies, right? So Anna Kasparian tweets here, this is today, okay, fine, I'll bite. Fascism requires a militarized citizenry, conquest/imperialism, the elimination of our governing bodies like Congress, and the notion that anyone who isn't part of a master race should be massacred. Weird thing to label a guy who brags about not starting any new wars. He also passed criminal justice reform and personally pardoned black inmates who were serving life sentences for drug crimes, who Obama was unwilling to pardon. But I'm the fucking stupid one. Okay. Um, oh man, oh man, oh man. It's like where do you even begin, you know? Um, so the whole Trump is fascist thing is true, is interesting because he, in his core, right? And I was saying this before this was even a conversation with John Kelly and all these, press releases and leaks and all these. Trump has, in his core, Trump has fascistic tendencies. He has dictatorial aspirations. And what I mean by that is in a vacuum or in a system that didn't have any guardrails, that didn't have, the courts or the institutions to stop him, Donald Trump would go directly to fascism. He would do all of the things that you are basically listing here, Anna, because those are the things that he's talked about previously. He wanted to mobilize military on peaceful protesters. He wanted to eliminate governing bodies. Eliminate the Constitution. Sound familiar to you? He's talked, many times about, eugenics-like things or, having to, mate with the right people, and freakish things like that. These are all things that Trump has dabbled in before. And it is only the fact that he has had people around him to slow him down or stop him or put something in his way. You don't get a full de-evolution into fascism overnight. It happens in a process, right? Same thing, not to make the analogy, but again, Hitler was democratically elected the first time, right? So you need these things to be put in place piece by piece in order for it to happen. And that is what the scary part about Trump is that again, at his core, his tendency is to go in that direction. You just need people around him to stop him. You need institutions to stop him. What happens if bit by bit you start chopping away those institutions? What if you start, blasting through insane things through Congress, like, taking away term limits or weakening governing power or installing more and more, fundamentalist Supreme Court justices? It happens bit by bit and piece by piece. This is how countries devolve into things like this. It's historical precedent that you have to follow. Again, I'm not saying that it's a guarantee that these things happen, but you have to open your eyes to the possibility, have a little bit of historical relevance and understand that this is the way that these things happen. So Anna Kasparian just leaning into this like right wing, like Trump, like pseudo Trump supporting freakish grift. Uh, yeah, to try to gain back relevance. It's become absolutely clear to me now that she's gone there. Really sad. I used to like her. Um, I haven't watched the Young Turks for a little while now. I still appreciate Jank's takes every now and then. I don't know what he's doing with all this. It's pretty much a nightmare for him and his network because they are a progressive network, and somehow there's this like pipeline from them that keeps spitting out like the Jimmy Dores and now Anna Kasparian and Dave Rubin just the worst of the worst. These people have no morals. They have no general curiosity about how to make things better. They just want to grift and go wherever the masses are, wherever it is to be cool and to get the clicks. So horrible take, really, really stupid one. And that's all I'll say about